Now, you know, in Slice of Life, we like to follow exceptional people around, and tonight's no different. Our celebrity is truly exceptional.
She is an Ethiopian beauty at the top of the fashion world.
And while she is the managing and creative director of African Mosaique, she is also a humanitarian and former model.
She's the famous Anna Getaneh. Get a slice of her life.
Anna Getaneh is definitely not just a pretty face. She may have started off as an international model, but today she's the creative director and designer of the fashion label African Mosaique and has made it her life's work to uplift African fashion. Flash got to spend the day with her as she prepared for the biggest show of her career at the Arise Africa Fashion Week.
Hello, I'm Anna Getaneh and this is my shop African Mosaique, and you'll be spending the day with me. Come on in. African Mosaique has a long history, a rich history. Initially, it was bringing together African designers who were based in Paris and New York, and then it was collaborating with African designers from the continent, working with them in the States, and then over the years, building up relationships, understanding and appreciating and learning about African textiles, and then all of a sudden it becomes my passion, my number one passion after my children. And then moving to South Africa, I felt that it was important in a city like Johannesburg that we needed to have an African Mosaique presence here. We would like our clients to know that it has a wonderful story behind it, but the bottom line is, you know, we want people to wear it because it's beautiful, it's fashionable, it's timeless, it's something different, it's unique, and our pieces are limited as well. I've been very excited for when I first heard that African Fashion International and will be presenting the first Africa Fashion Week. And our silhouettes are very sort of contemporary, very easy to wear, ready to wear, and for us it's really being able to show, okay, this is really what we can develop here. We don't really have to go too far off.
Anna's hectic day continues as she races across town to rehearse for the big show with over 30 models.
The rehearsal process is absolutely important for everybody, for the models, for the producer, for everybody involved, the designers and everything. I just like find a corner and cry. No, kidding. No, I do. But no, it does get quite sort of the build up, but I think there's just that magic, that spirit at African Mosaique where people really want it to be successful, people really want it to work. So I've never had any kind of experience where I felt, you know, but yeah, and then afterwards I go through the blues because it's all over, and I think, but I am happy. I need to go and take care of my kids and all that. So it has to come to an end at some point. So, and that's going to be this evening. Well, we just finished our rehearsal, our big rehearsal, and now we're going to do sort of technical and music rehearsal. And I think that went well. It went well. I'm sure between now and this evening, once they have their makeup and hair and everything, and the energy builds up, it's going to be really great. So I'm very happy. And the girls are fantastic. I think it's going to come together very nicely.
After the break, tensions climb as we watch Anna pull everything together. And then the show finally begins. Still to come on Flash, we check out some tattooed celebs and more with Anna Getaneh as she prepares for the Arise Africa Fashion Show.
Attempt to adjust your sets. You are watching Flash.
And it's all happening. We've got major Hollywood releases coming up later in Flash Frame.
And you know, we got a date with Soul Child, Lira.
But right now we're diving back into Anna Getaneh's world in Slice of Life.
In less than an hour, Anna's clothes will be hitting the ramp. There is organized chaos backstage as everyone gets ready.
It's wonderful. It's been a great journey, and being part of Arise Africa Fashion Week and closing the Fashion Week and just being able to bring this collection to life. I mean, my journey started several months ago with my trips to various places where I sourced the fabrics and we had the fabrics put together, etc., and then developing the silhouette and just bringing everything together. I think it's been a great journey, and then it's all going to come to life, and then you have to let go. It's like having children, and then it just, hopefully everybody would love it and everybody would buy it and it would be great, and if not, there's a lot we'll learn from, and then hopefully there's next year and we'll have the big, we'll have another opportunity. It will come back. So, I mean, fashion is great. It's a wonderful opportunity for a lot of us to live our passion, etc. But at the same time, there's also a very sort of fun and spirited side, and I think that's the energy that I'm looking for in this show, and all our shows actually. I'm feeling good. I think there's great energy, like I was saying, and all these people coming together to help out and to support. So there's always that great spirit, that African Mosaique spirit that has been going on for years and years. So everybody puts 150%. So it's great.
Anna's involved in every single aspect of anything. She doesn't leave anything to anybody. She conceptualizes, she does the hard work. She'll find her beading at 2 o'clock in the morning. She writes the script, she hires the models, she goes all over to choose the fabric. She does everything on her own.
And it just all takes place in 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and then it's all over. Everybody goes home, and then you're thinking, wow. But it's great. It's one of those high moments you live for, and I think I'm really fortunate to have had a lot of those in my life, so it's great. It's been all worth it, yeah.
There is a dresser for every model, and yet things are still stressful as final checks and accessories are added. Meanwhile, the audience is taking their seats, and it's set to be a full house. The show begins with children walking the ramp, which serves perfectly to create the atmosphere of simplicity and innocence that Anna was aiming for.
I wanted to really put a highlight on the Omo people of Ethiopia. I think their self-adornment, their body painting is just an incredible piece of art. And when I had the opportunity of seeing it for the first time, I'd heard about it growing up, etc. I just felt that this is something that's so modern, because we all get sort of influence from what we see in various places, but this was actually a real life sort of experience and inspiration, and I felt that it really needed to be highlighted. And I thought just having the pictures that were taken by Hans Sylvester's fantastic photography really captured that.
It began in Africa.
My last thought at the end of the show was, I don't think there's ever been a show like this anywhere in the world. I mean, you had an all-star cast of models, highly accomplished, and just the clothes were amazing, the production was amazing.
Tonight was absolutely wonderful. It was a long journey, and as you can see, the work was just amazing. It was well worth it.
Cheers, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you had a good time. I did.